Hello, hello. Welcome back to stream episode installment number 11 of Horrifeye by RenderXR. Hello, hello in the chat there, and Dark Wolf. Last time we entered into this area from over there, and it doesn't feel like we've really accomplished that much, to be honest. We've tackled maybe about half of the area. The big tower, ominous in the middle still. But just stuff around the back, we have found not a whole bunch of useful things, to be honest. There was a map. We looked at where the map went. We got a bunch of gold armor and tools from doing that. And we died a few times to ender pearls, so that was fun. Not. That counter is currently sat there at like 13.5. Because I died and then Mojang decided it didn't count. And by that I mean I died and then the game crashed and then I rejoined and I still had all of my things. And it duplicated everything. And that was an annoying mess to deal with, because then I had to avoid my own things, and that doesn't happen every day. Anyway. That was yesterday's news. Today I'm going through an area you should be traversing with ender pearls without ender pearls, because I keep ender pearling into creepers. More bridges. Okay, are all those smoky ones over there all natural spawns? Or are they spawning from somewhere? And am I gonna run out of ammunition before I even make it across that gap? How much have we got left? Yeah, that used up about half a stack just by doing that. Yeah, well, I died about 4 times before even being an hour in, so I have completely given up on the ender pearls. They are rubbish and pointless, and far too risky to use effectively, so I'm just bridging here, there, and everywhere. Is it quite as exciting? Probably not. Is it a good bit safer? Definitely yes. Doesn't feel like a good aim with the ender pearls, that's for sure. With the bow, perhaps. I think I've got a bit of glowstone at this point. And some sea lanterns as well. Why do you ask? What can I do with glowstone? I don't know. What have we got in here? A bunch more chain. Chains. We don't really need all these chains. I should take them anyway. Iron axe, and I do not see anything else of particular value inside of this room. That's just a torch making out that is smoke particles, not a spawner. Okay, well... Oh, what for spectral arrows? Yeah, I could make some of those, but... we're not overly short on arrows. We have a bunch of them. I just don't want to carry them all around at once, because then I wouldn't have enough room for anything else. Yeah, I could put them all in a shulker box, but I don't want to lose a shulker box, even though I have 6 of them and they're just sitting there doing nothing and it really doesn't matter at all. It still feels like a waste. Okay, anything else gonna shoot me off at the bridge? Does not seem much like it. There we go. what have we over here then? Secret little ledge with nothing on it. Off with you. Pick up the book. Looting 3. Hey, we got a mending book from somewhere. That wasn't from a chest, so it was like a random drop mending, which is super nice. Skeletons, skeletons, skeletons! Bunch of them in this room. Underneath all the pillars, we have skeletons. Let's get in there and plop some light down then. Run back behind the pillars. Off with you. And you, and another book. Smite 2, that's pretty good as well. Dropping a ton of good books all of a sudden. Shan't complain, shan't complain. Yep. It did break my shields, but it also got hit in the back at the same time, so now they're fighting each other. And we have a bunch more arrows. Yeah, we're back at full again. We are getting quite a few from all the skeletons. Okay. There's a bat. That is a tall tower. And that is a bunch of trees that are broken out of their confinement. Good treevening. Treevening. If you would like to get down from there, just fall off the edge. That would be brilliant. I would appreciate that. No. There you go. What have we up here then? More spawners. Lots and lots of trees. And things emerging from within the trees. Okay. Okay. Need the knockback weapon again. Sure. Do your thing. Creeper. If you wish to explode and kill a whole bunch of your brethren, that is fine. Maybe I should not have gone and just run into that room. Okay, that was a terrible decision on my part. And for some reason there's a whole bunch of lag whenever I die in that area, as it tries to regenerate everything. Yeah, that was really rather rubbish. I'm not sure why I discharged in there like that. I kind of figured I'd just be able to skirt around the outside without too much issue, but that did not happen. There were trees in the way, and then I tried to go around the trees, and then there were mobs in the way, and then there were still mobs in the way. So that's fun. The other reason why I'm not using these ender pearls is that every time you throw one, you end up taking damage, and because the health does not regenerate naturally in this map, I don't want to keep taking minor damage from ender pearling everywhere. If I didn't have bridges, I would be dead already. I would not be this far back if I was ender pearling over every gap. It simply would not work. Hopefully I can get my things back, and then end up all out if needed. Okay, we have some things. Did not have enough inventory room to grab everything, unfortunately. What do we not need? Like a carpet, or you, or you, or you, or you. The bread, the blocks, the bow, the annoying skeleton that made me re-pick up my things again. Get out of here. Gotcha. And then that secondary weapon. We did not re-pick up the sword again yet. And I used one of the potions. One of the potions was wasted. Not like we're short on potions either, though. Okay. Hopefully that's enough room to grab everything else. Chest plates. Okay, yep. I think all that we left was a stack of blocks, and I do not care too much about those. We have blocks, we can get more blocks. Let's just use one of those. We have a ton of golden apples. I should be using them and not leaving them all till the last area when I won't ever need all of them. All of the books. Spider jockey. Yeah, that is everything back in its proper place. Good. Let's take this a tiny bit slower then. Back and forth and place a few torches. Not get blown up by charged creepers, please, thank you. Keep using the piercing enchant. It is very good. You can hit many things with a single arrow. How many things? Very many things. Okay, what is that over there? That entrance to that tower. I missed and it died anyway. Okay, broken bridge. Another broken bridge on the other side. I wonder if this might be a slightly better strategy. If we go up on the top first. Is there anything up on this ceiling? Anything in any of the trees? Or is it fairly safe up here? Seems fairly safe, actually. Anything interesting all the way up there? Have we been on that roof? I can't remember. Can't see, still can't see, still can't see. I can see not a whole lot. There could be something inside of that, I suppose. We probably ought to check it. Just in case there's anything in there. But, okay, there is something over there. So there definitely is a point to being... Huh. Nothing in there. There is a point to coming all the way up here. Even if it's just to get shot and killed by more things. Okay. Hello, things. Ah! Okay, today is not going well. Oh, this area. Man, what the heck is even going on? We are nowhere near done with this area, and it has already killed me. A third out of all the times I've died in the entire map. 5 of those 15 deaths are from this area. And technically it should be 6. Oh boy. Well... This area is painful. And I don't even know what... Well, it's the ender pearls, that's one thing. One thing that would encourage me to use the ender pearls a tiny bit is if those ender pearl dispenser stations also gave regen when you hit the button. If it did those, I might be a little bit more inclined to use the ender pearls a little bit more often. I used one then because I went the wrong way. But hey. Probably should have them on the bar anyway. Just in case. And where is my bridge? There it is. Not that it's too much of a bridge, to be honest. Okay. Everything is despawned, we're fine. As long as we don't lose a whole bunch of stuff over the edge, it doesn't matter too much. I want to keep the death count down as much as possible, of course, but... if we manage to reclaim things, that is not too terrible. Any reason to even be over here? Yes. Very much so. Unbreakable things. That is interesting. We've not had any of those before. We've already got some mending golden tools with mending. But no unbreakable stuff. That is a pretty good hoe as well, actually. What can we ditch? Gunpowder. That's a decent find. Wonder how quickly we can get back. Because we do have full inventory. Can I make this gap? No, I was afraid that would happen. It didn't kill me, though. Just wasted a whole bunch more food. What the heck was that noise? A cry for help. Okay. Don't think we need any of the unbreakable stuff right this second. Unbreakable tools, unbreakable weapon. What can we ditch from here? Random knockback 1 axe. Break it down and dump it. Okay, Helmet, that can be repaired. I think we have a backup of that somewhere. Feather falling 2. Yeah, there they are. Second set of those. We've got a whole bunch of chains that we don't even have any more room for either. That can be dumped, that can be dumped. Far too much extraneous armour. We can all go in there. Secondary. Ditch another random thing. That. Create additional torches. There we go. Torches, food, that goes in there. We still got a ton of blocks, ladders, scaffolding, ammunition. That can go in there, and that can go in there, and that can go in there, and we're all good. Nothing needs to be repaired. The shield is still doing alright for now. It clears the ender pearls every time you leave the area, so that you can't go into every other area in the map with infinite ender pearls. Seems reasonable enough. Tables, chairs, jumping on all the furniture. Doing more climbing up buildings, Venezia Auditory. Come on, ladder. Come on, random spawns. Stop that. Do not knock me off of ledges. Random room. Why are we even in this random room? We've gone totally the wrong direction again. Stop going in that direction, self. Go the correct direction. Okay. We've got a bit of a pre-made bridge over here. And on the other side we have a tiny glass building with a chest in it. I think the most annoying thing about those smoky mobs is they occasionally resist knockback. And that throws me off, and then I get hit. Another pair of those feather falling 3s. And is giving me a few spares of that. Take the XP. And that is some utterly pointless stuff. We already have seeds from a different area. I do not need more of them. I have, like, a chest full of them at this point. Okay, what were we doing before we kept being distracted by various things? It was a chest up there that we wanted. That was why I was interested in this direction in the first place. It's the tops of these towers. And we know there's a chest up here. Oh, drat. I call this one rain seeping into my broken heart. Taking a drink of water. Well, isn't today going down like a lead balloon? How are we going to get down there? And why do I even bother at all with these ender pearls? I may have good aim with a bow, but these ender pearl shots are utterly, utterly rubbish. I did not have nearly enough practice with ender pearls to be any good at them. Because you don't tend to use them too much in CTMs. And not really in vanilla anymore either. You used to, and then they added elytras, and that kind of superseded that. Okay. Almost missed that one as well. I'm looking for a good shot down to the bottom where we ended up. Because I'm not gonna get down there any other way. It is gonna have to be an ender pearl throw. And then I can get back up again. I have a bunch of ladders for that. And the scaffolding. It's just the getting down part that I'm not looking forward to. Okay. We made it. Where the heck? Why did it rain? It's not raining now. What biome is this? Shattered Savannah. Anyway. I did notice that this was a rather solid piece of platform, and did deliberately aim right in this corner to minimise the amount of stuff that fell off the edge, and I think that plan worked. It does not appear that we have lost anything still. By some miracle. We are running low on food. Well, bread. We brought in a bunch of bread and it is all gone. Not off the edge, we just keep using it. Okay. I do not have nearly enough ladders to make it all the way up here. This is a very tall building. And yeah, I'm not even a fraction of the way up. Here goes all of the scaffolding then. The main problem with this being that I did make a bunch more of it in between with all the bamboo. We are not short on bamboo anymore, that is all growing. But we are now short on string. I think we only have about 6 left, and I want to save it in case we need to make another crossbow to repair existing ones with. I'm getting all the way up from all the way down there. Has used up pretty much all of my scaffolding. Though I did just use up a little bit too much of it. There we go. Everything's fine. Okay, more ladders, more wood. It was not worth trying to end a pearl over here. That is a bunch of junk. Well, Not exactly junk, but not worth dying for. Okay, can we actually do things, please? Kill mobs, stop dying, make progress. Please. Okay, we got it. That's why I died the first time. There's a little fun box, 2x2 array of spawners. Reload. Okay. Dodge back around past you lot. And again. No. Okay. Looking at the cave spider up there. It is dead. Okay. Not actually a 2x2, it's actually just 3 of them. What is actually the point of entering this room? I do not see anything overly significant inside of here. It's just a whole bunch of trees. No. Witches riding cave spiders definitely are not the best mob combo. We almost got that one as well, but not quite. Efficiency 3. Greenhouse raiding and repeatedly dying to every ledge and ender pearl throw that ever happened. Okay. This one looks a bit more like a maze. Yeah, this one's even more crowded than the previous. Yeah, you just blow up a bunch of that stuff. Block it. Off the ledge with you. Over a third of my deaths in the map have been in the past 2 episodes, well, 1 and a bit, from this area. This area doesn't like me, and it's a shame because I want to like it, with how modern and futuristic and different from the average area it looks, but it does not like me. Okay. Narrowly avoid dying there again. Let's just back off a little. Yeah, the leaves probably don't play all that well with compression. Where'd the spider go? There was one right there a moment ago. There it is. Yeah, there's a bunch of cave spiders in the middle of all this wood somewhere. It looks completely solid, actually. But there's clearly something in the middle, because there's a bunch of noises and spider legs sticking out the edge of it. How thick is this wall? Not especially. Okay. Got him. No problem. Just every natural mob in the entire area decided to appear in this one space. Okay. What do we not need? So we got 3... No, they aren't all identical. One of them's just Unbreaking 2. 2 books with Prot 2, Sharpness 2, Efficiency 2, and Power 2. Which aren't actually all that great, because you can only use one of those things. Just which item do you want to put it on? These are all enchantments for different pieces of gear. Out of here, Fern. Assorted foliage. Nothing really around the back. Is there anything even important in this room? Because it doesn't seem like there's too much in this one. Anything further up, maybe? Well, it's a spawner. No, 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 no. No, you don't. Okay. Burn the trees. I could definitely do that, yes. That is probably the way I should have dealt with it earlier, actually, is just to run back, made of flint and steel. We do have plenty of iron. Burnt the place to the ground. That is a tactic I do sometimes use, and I probably should have employed it here. Okay, there's more stuff up there, another spawner sat right there. Anything... Oh, that was a rubbish jump. Where are all the vines? Why are you getting in the way of my jump? Get out of here. What is up on top of this building? More death. Excellent. Okay. Does not look like there's too much up here. This might be a good way to get over to there, but there's also a platform over there. An entrance into that same tower here, so maybe that leads up there, and then we can go across? Not sure there's too much reason to be on top of this building at the moment, anyway. Ender pearl. Got over to there. It seems like a terrible idea. There are ghast spawners up there. If I pearl over to there, I'm immediately going to have 2 ghasts in my face. And I'm not going to be able to kill them both very quickly. so I would rather not. Okay, let's fix this bridge, or I'll miss completely. Yeah, that's an option as well. That is also a thing which could happen, definitely. Okay, we know that there is a spawner up on top of one of these trees. There it is. Got hit by it anyway. Nothing on top of this one. Okay. Then what have we up here? I do not have enough room for things on the bar. That'll do. And you go there. The inventory is full of a bunch of things which are not immediately helpful. And I hear a whole ton of spiders. Really? We're ladder fighting cave spiders now, are we? This seems like a terrible ladder. Okay, let's just get in here and throw down a little bit of light. Back off again. Do not want to be knocked off the edge by a bunch of hard-to-hit cave spiders. Okay. This is fine. Any more for any more? Yes. I hear more spiders. It's just a bunch more books. Not especially overwhelmed with the quality of loot from some of these chests. Some of them are alright. Armor and unbreakable gear and such. Others... not quite as impressive. I still hear spiders. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna get out of here. I doubt there's anything else up here, and there isn't. But I want to know where all the rest of the spiders are at. I have a bunch of books. Back at the base as well. I just gotta actually use some of them. And we do need a replacement sword, so now might be a decent time to head back. And more food as well would be good too. Up. Well, back we go then. Not having to run back and forth too many times from this far away, fortunately. Well, forth a few times, but not back quite so many times. Huh. Huh. Mm-hmm. Really? Suicidal invisible spiders. Amazing. Okay. Way back is not too far back. There is a massive slime directly on the teleport pads. Dodge them all. And hopefully they will not be there when I teleport back again. Okay, we do have many, many books, and I probably ought to use some of them. You do not belong in that box. What do we got, what do we got, what do we got? These are a few rubbish enchants on this sword. And this one. Yeah. This seems like a decent call, actually. This is an extremely rubbish weapon. No, this isn't actually gonna... I don't think this fixes the... no. It's still gonna be rubbish, because I can't get rid of the 1 attack damage modifier. But I can at least scrap some of the decent enchants that don't do anything on it for experience. And I think, even though it is a tiny bit less damage than an iron or a diamond, I'm going to try and enchant this one with some stuff because it's unbreakable. So, what have we got? Efficiencies, powers, there's another sharpness 1. Let's dump a whole bunch of this other junk. That gives them there. Just a few random blocks. Glass, do not need the wood. We've now run out of scaffolding. We do not have the string to make more of it. There we go, we've got sit string. That is not nearly enough. I want to keep it just in case we need to make more bows. Okay. So we got another sharpness 1. It's a sharpness 2. Sharpness 2. Just to override the existing one. Mending doesn't matter. Another sharpness 2. Sweeping edge would be good. Yeah. Knockback, maybe. I'm not sure we'll have enough levels for all of this stuff, though. Sharpness 2. And a bunch of XP. Okay, you and you. You and you. That is a lot to combine together. See, all of these extra things on these books don't actually help at all, because it just makes them more expensive to combine. They have an active hindrance. Just put them back. I'm sure we have other sharpnesses we can use instead. Probably. Power looting, yeah, there's another sharpness 2. It's another sharpness 2. And that, and that, and that. It's too expensive. That one goes with that one. And how much for these two together? 14. We've got a bunch of XP bottles, and this is the only thing that they're useful for, so we may as well use them. That way round, please. It is cheaper. And that is 36 levels. Well... not like we're going to be doing anything else with these. Hello, particles. And flashiness. Let's actually throw these up in the air. That way it'll be a tiny bit less flashy. Lots and lots of stacks of XP, but we're not gonna do anything else with them, so it's fine. Don't jinx things, please. I'm sure it'll be fine. I do not lose things to the void. I have not lost that much important stuff to the void yet. And hopefully it'll not happen now either. You and you. It doesn't matter if the name is weird, really. But there we go. Unbreakable, sharpness 4, sweeping edge 3, and knockback 2, sword. Not quite as much damage output as some of the others, but sweeping edge, knockback, and it's unbreakable. It's pretty good. You I do want as a spare, actually. And just take all of the rest of the bread, why not? I need to make more of it later anyway. I can do that, and then the shield is not looking too brilliant, so let's replace that one as well. Okay! Better weaponry. Re-geared. Though I'm immediately going to use the secondary weapon because I want the string, which he didn't drop any of anyway. Thanks for tuning in, Dark Wolf. See you around. Do I have enough coal? Probably. I do have the Fortune 5 stone pick, which I got last time. So if I do, by some miraculous occurrence, run out of coal, we also have that. I'm never gonna run out of coal. It seems completely unfathomable. That's a good word. Unfathomable. I should use that one more often. Indubitably. I've gone the wrong way again. Ugh. Why do I keep going up in that direction? It is ingrained into my brain now that that way is the way to go, and it isn't. That somehow annoys me more than the fact I keep dying. The fact I keep going the wrong way. That is not real water. A fountain of fakeness. Where did you spring from? Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't care about using the sword on you because it's unbreakable. Otherwise I would swap to a weapon like the fist. Because you can kill the small slimes really easily, you don't need to use the sword on them. But since the sword is unbreakable anyway, it doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Repair the bridge, okay. There was also a sword in the middle of the fountain. A sword? A sign in the middle of the fountain, apparently, but I didn't see what it said before I accidentally broke it. Press spell for service. Ding! Unfortunately, all the hotel staff appear to be creepers. Not sure how they managed to carry your luggage into your room without any hands, but I'm sure they managed somehow. Gotcha! Break here. Whole bunch of paintings to break. We have stairs, we have lobby with more paintings to break. But apparently you can't shoot anymore in 1.14. Being able to shoot paintings off the walls was brilliant. Very, very useful. But I'm saddened that this no longer appears to be a thing. Or maybe it's just a crossbow thing, somehow. Paintings. Arrows. I don't know. Get out of here, Enderman. Stop wandering around where I might accidentally hit you. Okay, nothing too much of interest on this floor. Next. There's immediately a corridor I see there where things could fall on my head from. Damn it, bat! Tried to hit the creeper away and just killed a random bat instead. Those mobs drive me batty. Well, this hotel is just exploding. I give it 1 star out of 5. Terrible service. There are a whole bunch of holes in all of the carpet. And all the staff are trying to kill me. I do need to pick that one up. I can't remember which one we got last time. But for an advancement, I need to pick up all the different heads, and we did pick up one last time, and I think it was another creeper one. Also, the wallpaper in here is tacky. But frankly, I think that's the least of this particular hotel's issues. Off you go. Hole in the floor. Bring on the floor. Or something. Whatever happened to hole in the wall? It was like a game show thing, where people stood on a platform, and then a wall would come towards them with a hole in it, and they had to contort their body in order to fit through the hole. That was a weird game show. All game shows are weird, well, most of them. Back out of that one. And out of that one. Whoops. Do not fall down the hole, please. The aim of this game is to not fit through any of the holes. Okay, we've got a bookshelf. Got another bookshelf. We do need those. Do we have an axe? No, we're gonna have to break them with our fists then. 3 books. See, it's books. Another 2 bookshelves towards the enchanting table. This room is full of pressure plates. Presumably none of them do anything because all the mobs are walking all over them. Get out of here. Stop blowing everything up. It's a very stuffy building as well. All the wallpaper is literally a meter thick. Most unusual. There's now a gaping hole in the wall. Up there, break that. What's in this box? A whole bunch of miscellaneous supplies. Take that one, and the sword, and the shield. Another stack of arrows, a couple more bits of food. We do not need the regular bow. A room which is actually lit? What badness is this? Yeah, you lot can all live down there. That's fine. Get past you. Get all of those. Crossbow is so good. Quick charge 2, piercing 2. Both lovely, lovely enchantments. What is in this room? Another spawner. Break it. Back out of there. Kill it. with reasonable amounts of prejudice. Get into the hole! Those two are going to kill each other. Yeah, the major issue is we're encountering a whole bunch of natural spawns as well because they have nowhere else to spawn. Not many spawnable spots in the area, so they all appear in places that are in my way. That is a large room above with lots of things already dropping down. Yeah. This looks like a wonderful room to try and enter. Get it! Knock it around to load. Okay, which book is this one now? Prop 1. Better than nothing. Enter room. Apply massive liberal amounts of explosion. Look, Minecraft. Allow me to eat the bread, please. That bread seemed slower to eat than usual for some reason. Maybe it's my imagination. Or maybe it's Minecraft being Minecraft. I'm not entirely sure. We're almost at half my deaths being from this area. Either I'm suddenly doing a whole lot worse, or there's a bit of a difficulty spike going on. Again, I've headed in the wrong direction. I will never remember that. The unintended way is apparently a lot more obvious than the intended way. Well, we know we got at least that high up the building. So that's a thing. Okay, is the way back up even gonna be traversable? Or is it full of craters? Looks relatively okay so far. Hey, creeper. Hey there. Really? This is fine. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. I don't know where my pickaxe is. Which also means I am now stuck in this try box. Amazing. That goes there, shield. Don't know where my existing one is, this is the spare one. That can go there. That is broken. We have a whole bunch of junk. We need those. Those. These. There we go, we're out of the cry box. Let's just take one of these. Can you please not? I'm trying to organize things. Stop dropping more mobs on my head. That is a massive hole. No. No. And no. No. There we go. All is fine. All is well. We have everything. All of the everythings have been reclaimed. Most of the next floor is now no longer floor. Most of this floor is instead just a massive pit. I see you around there. Get out of here. Okay, one. Stop that. And you. Okay. Run across to the room on the opposite side. Break you. Whole ton of spiders on the ceiling. More explosions for more explosions for more explosions. Okay, that was almost another death again. This area is terrible. I think it's most of the map so far has been fairly open spaces. Now suddenly I'm in an area which is a bit more enclosed and there are walls everywhere and things hiding around and above every corner. And I'm not dealing with the sudden required transition in playstyle very well. That or the area is just hard. That could very much be the case. Out of here. Staircase down this side. Cease and desist with all the drop creepers. Please, thank you. Okay, not break you down, break you. Apparently the charged creeper decided to blow up anyway. There's a witch up there. Stop it. Oh, potions from above. Oh, this is terrible, terrible. Retreat further down. Get out of here. 12 more seconds of poison. If that witch was a natural spawn, it was an incredibly annoying place for it to appear. And we are running very, very low on food. May have to back up again shortly. Clear off. Witch. I do not care in which way you die, so long as you do. This floor is set up in an annoying way where you have to go all the way around the floor just to get to the next staircase. No, do not. Let me up! Let me in! Okay. It's just another sword that is the same as one that we already have. Amazing. And an explosion. Okay. Well. Go up the inside of this room. And I hear that about a bazillion ghasts have spawned on the outside. What the heck? Wait, what? Yeah, that just goes out here. What was that TNT supposed to activate from? The chest? Because it didn't. Yeah, it's lined up with the chest. Most peculiar. Okay. There's another chest right there. Anything on the very tip top of this tower? Possibly. Could it be a so you think it's a trap? A trap that triggers when you try and disarm a trap. Which isn't a trap in the first place. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything at the very top of here. I probably ought to try and clear out a few of these ghasts. I can even hit that one over there. I most certainly can. Okay. That's a platform. That is a suspiciously out-of-the-way, difficult to see from most angles little bit of a platform. Interesting. What does the hint for this disc even say? Tucked away, which isn't very descriptive. So yeah, that could be where the disc is. Those are apparently down there. Fine, I can probably deal with that. You two stop that. That's why they're all on that side. They're appearing from that side of the building. And can't help but notice that I am bridging with a destructible kind of a block, which is probably not the best idea. There be ghasts, and I do not want them to blow up the platform that I am standing on. Okay. We might actually be able to reach this without triggering those spawners. They might be too far away. Infinity mending. Needs a little bit of power put onto it to be really useful, but a very, very nice find nevertheless. Ah. I think it despawned. I wanted to kill it for the advancement for killing a skeleton from 65 blocks away, or however far it needs to be. That was certainly far enough. What I think I did was knock it out of range, and it despawned. Well, I don't think this tower was really worth it either. All we got is a duplicate sword to one we already have. The bow is decent, I guess, but the really important thing on it is infinity, and we are not short of arrows, so that is not terribly useful at the moment either. Certainly it was not worth dying however many times we died in this tower for. Though I may change my tune if that little hidden platform down there... down there, we can only really see from that angle, turns out to be something of vital importance. Like a disc, for instance. What are you? You are Smite 3. Pretty great. Light this up a bit because things are still appearing on the platform. Kill the invisible spider. Okay. What is the best way get all the way down there. Well, let's start from something like this. Light. Shouldn't really be any available spaces where things can shoot me from. There's no flat ground around, nothing is going to spawn. Okay. How are we going to get down from all the way up here is the next problem. Yeah, that definitely is the secret disc. I see purple blocks. And purple blocks are indicative of puzzle room / place where secret disc is. Do 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 do. This'll do. Do 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 do. A little bit of a light because we do know things can spawn here, and we have staircase. Oh boy! This is a puzzle room if I ever saw one. Yep. Okay. There be barriers. There be things on the floor. Do we need to make note of what things on floor that we're passing over? I think I should... Something tells me I should be writing these down as I cross them, if I'm going the right way. I don't exactly have a piece of paper just laying about there. Well, I do actually. I have a lot, but they've all got important things written on them. I can't really use them as scrap. There's also the whiteboard, but I'm going to have to keep getting up and down out of my chair to write something down every time I walk across a thing. Let's just try and find the right way first. So it's a bunch of forwards. Two dots in the center, we've got an O, we've got a line. Yeah, that just goes the wrong way. Wall, wall, wall. That's assuming I was trying to reach the back corner, but maybe not. It doesn't actually seem to be too much over here. I do not see any additional exit from this room, so maybe it is not a maze. What exactly are we doing here then? Are we... How many blocks are there in each row and column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 per row. Column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 by 6, which is enough. It's an odd number, is what I'm getting at. So maybe we are playing it kind of like the Tetrominoes one, and we're searching for pairs. Because I am noticing some of these symbols appearing more than once. So it could be find the one symbol that is not part of a pair. I probably shouldn't be breaking random blocks. But we could just try and dig up the entire room in order to try and find what we're looking for. Okay. Can't go through any of the other walls, they're all actually barriered. Well, there's another exit. Okay. Second staircase. Okay, I think I get it. Okay. Yeah. I think my original guess is close. Not the pairs thing, the thing before that. The mark them down as you walk across them. That is the close. But what I actually need to be doing is marking down the incorrect symbols which are not along the path. I need to run into every dead end. Write the symbol down in order that the dead ends appear along the path. And then break the symbols at the top room. The end crystals next to the symbols that correspond to the ones matching the dead ends. I think this is an entirely dud path. Yeah, there's no way... There's no way to get down into here. This path goes nowhere. Entire one is... Yeah, so from there... That path is wrong. Is one on a dead end. Something that does worry me slightly is I didn't see a reset button up there. Here's one on a dead end on its own. Just trying to get back to the start first. There's a barrier. Okay. I guess I will just use the whiteboard again. I've still got all the coordinates from the statues puzzle written down. Let's erase those. Okay. Z is correct symbol. Then this. And this way is correct. I think we want to go that way. So this. Is it going to be just the symbol at the end of each dead end, I think? Otherwise we're going to have too many symbols. So yeah, the correct way forward is this way. This dead end has 4 symbols in it. Well, 3. So I'm going to say, as a definite, the first one is going to be the Z. I'm going to do just the one at the end of each dead end first, I think, and then if it's wrong, I'll come back and do all of them down every dead end. Okay, then we've got Yeah, this one... No, this is the correct direction. So which one was the incorrect direction? This way? No, it just kind of actually loops around completely. They're both correct. They both lead around in a little loop. I don't think there's... Oh, there is a way to get into here. Okay, this one's second then. It's like a line with a longer line and a shorter line through it. There's no other offshoots from this square. No, it is just a square with a block in the middle. Okay, so that's that. Then from here we've got this symbol which is out on its own. It's like a triangle with a line set above it. It's like a seesaw. This one's the seesaw. Then we have... Yeah, that's the correct direction. Back to the seesaw again. Here's the 3x3. This is the right way. We can't go this way. Can't go this way. Can't go that way, so this is the only route next. These two are blocked off. Can't go anywhere from this room, so this is like an hourglass. Two lines with like a cross through in the middle, like that. Okay, then we have this long winding route that goes nowhere. And this is just a circle with a dot in the middle. Like that. And then we have... Yeah, over here. It's like crescent moon with a tiny bit missing at the bottom. Like that kind of a thing. Yep, and it ends there. Then that is a valid direction, that is not a valid direction, that is not a valid direction. All of these are going to be solid because they are from the other side. That is a complete room. Then the final dead end right by the exit is this thing, which is like upside down man with legs in the air. That. Or tuning fork with a line in it. Or whatever. Whatever. It's an abstract shape. Okay, I think that's all of them. Unless there's also that one. Okay. Yeah. This probably counts as well. And this is going to be before the upside down man. So it's like a number 9 with a gap in it. Dip. Something like that. That'll do. And I believe that is all of them. Are there 8 of them up here? There are indeed. And I have 8 symbols written down. That is a good sign. Okay. So, starting with Z. Line with a couple of lines going through it. Seesaw. Hourglass. Circle with dot. Crescent moon with a bit missing. Number 9 with a bit missing. And upside down man. That apparently did not work. Well, it seemed very clever up until the very point where it wasn't. How does one reset this thing? I did not see a reset button. So... How do I reset the puzzle? Because it is clearly not right. It clearly did not work. Where is the button? Maybe I have to enter again, leave and re-enter. And it'll reset it. Or it could just be completely bugged. That is a thing as well. Okay, let me double check my working out while you were grabbing that. But we're definitely on the right lines because we have the right symbols written down. They're just clearly not quite in the right order. I mean, obviously. Okay, let's use some blocks here to mark out walls that are real walls. That is a wall, that is a wall. This is a wall. Obviously that's a wall. I don't even have to mark that. So Z is definitely first. Don't think you're gonna find anything else before that. Okay, function. Visits, puzzles. 7 ozone reset. Executed. Okay, thank you, thank you. That is a wall, that is a wall. That is a wall. Wall here, wall there, wall here, wall here. This will at least let us run around without bumping into as many walls, if nothing else. Wall here, and here, and here. And there, and there. And there. There. There, there, there. You already know that that is just a giant mess of walls down there. all the way down there. This is a wall. This is a wall. That's all closed in. Wall there, wall there. Wall there. And wall there. I think that's all of them. Okay. Now we can actually see where the walls are. Bit of unfinished swan painting in of invisible walls later. Let's go through this again. Okay, from the top. The first incorrect direction, which clearly goes nowhere, is the Z/N/ whichever way up it happens to be at the time. We've got a little loop. There's a huge square. We can go around in a circle. The second dead end in the middle is this thing with the lines through it. And then we've got this little dead end over here. Seesaw. This one over here. Hourglass. And that one all the way down over there. Thing with a dot in the middle. Unfortunately, I broke the dot in the middle, but it is a thing with a dot in the middle. Not the correct direction. Crescent moon with a bit missing. Number 9 with a bit missing. And the man. So yeah, I am not sure how I did it wrong. Let's try inputting it again. Just to make certain that I didn't input it wrong. That, then that, then that. Then that. Absolutely nothing. You know, I'm really not sure how this is wrong. But it clearly is, somehow. That is definitely the one on the end. That is the one before the one on the end. This is the one before that. Circle with a dot in the middle. Unless it's not counting all the ones at the very end of them. So, I mean, we could try that order. But the amount of dead ends does line up to the amount of symbols. So if we tried the way that they appear in a dead end, including the ones not right at the end of a dead end, it is going to be line first, which isn't a valid symbol, X, which isn't a valid symbol, Z, then that one still, then gets that one on its own still, then gets that one on its own still. That's not a valid symbol, that's not a valid symbol, that isn't, that isn't, that isn't, that isn't, so it's still that. And none of the other ones are valid. So it can't be not the ones not on the very end. That isn't a valid symbol. Nine, and then a thing upside down man. What exactly am I doing wrong here? I think that I may be stuck. This definitely goes around. We could count exactly how far away each of them is from the entrance in terms of blocks, and then reorder them like that. I'm not sure if that would even make any difference, but we can try it. So counting this as block 0, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Z is 5 from the entrance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thing with some lines in it is 8 away from the entrance. 7, 8. This thing is 9 away from the entrance. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The only one where this could get weird is 13, 14, the one right around here, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Because this is all the way down at 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 14, 15, 16, 15, 14, 13, no, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, I think. Is this one really closer to the entrance than the one all the way over there? I guess it is. 19, and then that would make 18, 17, 18, 19. Yeah. That can't be both 19, because that one's further around here, so it must be like 22 or something. In any case, the first bit is definitely right, the last bit is definitely right. But there's a couple of weird ones in the middle, where the amount of blocks away from the entrance is not the same order as the order you encounter them if you're doing the left, left, left technicality. So let's try a few different orders for things in the middle. Let's also try not being rubbish. Z first, then you still, that one, that one. Let's try crescent moon, and then a thing with a dot in the middle. Nope. Okay. So final attempt is going to be that, 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 then crescent moon, then number 9 with a gap, then a thing with a dot in the middle. That didn't work either. Um, I could technically just brute force it, but it is going to take a very long time to try every possible combination of an 8-digit code. Like 100 million attempts, potentially. Well, not that many, because each thing isn't 9, but... what's the amount of orders you can arrange a unique 9-digit set? 8-digit set, whatever it is. Still too many. I guess the other thing we could try is the pattern in reverse. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that. May as well give it an attempt, though. Let's try it backwards. Why the heck not? That, then that. And that. And that. And you. Yeah. I do not know. And we're already 15 minutes longer than the stream should be trying to work this thing out. So I think I will just have to think on it a little bit more in between times and give up for now. I shall be back to you, puzzle. But unfortunately, this is all the time that I have for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I shall see you soon. Where have I gone wrong? Think.